Hey there! So I wanted to show you how to rearrange the stitches for this sock pattern. So as you can see here, I have completed one sock and I'm about to start the next one. So I wanted to take the time and show you how I rearranged the stitches and explained it in the pattern so that you could easily knit this pattern up the side of the leg without getting any without it being too complicated, really. So this is how the sock looks from the front. It hasn't been blocked yet. And there's the other side. So this is the sock for the right leg. There we go. It's for the right leg. So the pattern runs up the outside of the right leg, and this one will be for the left. So I am going to show you starting with the right leg, I guess. Yeah, I'll show you with the right leg. So what you're going to do, and this is working magic loop. So if you are using another method to knit these socks, please be aware that I am showing you for magic loop. So that'll depend on you to switch it around. All right, so you're going to start by knitting 10 stitches. Four, 5, 6, 7. Actually, I am doing the math for the smallest size. So if you are doing the bigger size, probably just remember. Next, we're going to knit 2, 3, or 5, depending on the size you're working, and we're going to place a marker. Then we are going to knit to the end of the round, or we're going to knit to the end of the needle, I should say, and that'll be 8 stitches. Okay, then pull your needle through again. And you're going to knit 8. You're going to place another marker, and you're going to knit 2, 3, or 5, and then pull your needle through. There we go. And now you are going to knit to the end of the round. It's going to look a little awkward for a bit, but bear with me. So what you should be knitting here is 10, 11, or 13 stitches, because that's all that you have left. Yep. And then you're gonna push the needle through again and continue knitting until you're back at your beginning of round. And what you're knitting here is those first 10, 11, or 13 stitches that you started with. And there we go. Now you've rearranged your stitches. The front of the sock has been split in 2, as has the back of the sock. And now you will begin working the pattern right here. And this is the right side of the sock, right outside of the part of the sock. Sorry. And that's it. So, now to rearrange the stitches for the left hand sock, we are going to begin by knitting by knitting 8 stitches, and this is for all sizes. Then you're going to place a marker and knit 2, 3, or 5. And that should be exactly halfway down the sock. Next, you're going to pull your needle through, because we are creating, because now we are separating the stitches and dividing them into half. So you're going to knit to the end of this needle here. And that'll be either 10, 11, or 13 stitches. Okay. Next, pull your needle through again. This might be a little tricky because you're going to have to find a spot to pull your cable through. I'm pulling through right where the beginning of round was originally. Okay. And now you're going to knit half the stitches on this needle, so either 10, 11, or 13. There we go, and pull your needle through again. Okay, and thus we have split the stitches. So you're going to knit 2 or 3 or 5, depending on the size you're knitting. You're going to place a marker and knit to the end, which should be 8 stitches. There we go. So we are back at the beginning, which is now your left-handed side, where your pattern for the left-hand side will go. What you can do now is knit across these stitches and start your beginning of round right in the middle of the front of the sock so both sides match up. Thanks for watching.